Hello friends, and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. First of all, let me apologize for last week's video quality. As you may or may not know, I got a new computer and everything got messed up on my new computer, but it has been fixed and today's video should be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to start today by showing you the stickers that I'm going to be using in my setup for February, and I want to run an idea by you guys. I've had several people suggest this and I want your thoughts on it. For the sticker shop, I usually print out my stickers on paper that's this size, which is just standard 8.5 by 11 size paper. And then I cut it down into smaller pieces. I don't send you these pages. Well, I've had several people suggest that I just send the pages in 8.5 by 11 instead of cutting them down. And the reason why people are suggesting that is they see in my weekly vlogs that I spend hours every week cutting these down into smaller sizes because I have to cut them down manually. So if I were to send you a packet of stickers that weren't cut down, this is what it would look like. So I want to know your thoughts on that. Are you okay with the way it looks, or would you prefer that I go ahead and continue to cut them down to size? Okay, so here's what the monthly spread looks like. And then I also have thick washi that goes at the bottom of the monthly spread. 4 budget headers. By the way, what I'm showing you right now is called the 4-week pack. It's enough stickers to do 4 weeks of budget planning in your Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook. You also get 4 cash envelope headers, 4 expense tracker headers, and 1 meal planning kit. So if I were to not cut these down, so when I cut them down, they're actually this size when I cut them down. So if I were to not cut them down, this is what the packet would look like when you received it. So I really am curious, is this okay? Are you okay with the way these stickers look? Or do you prefer that I continue to cut them down? Because my friends who suggested that are right. It would save me hours every week if I didn't cut them down. Okay, I'm also going to be using some add-ons in addition to the 4-week pack. This week, I'm going to use the end of the month add-on, which has 3 headers for the end of the month pages. I'm going to use the expense tracker add-on, which will give me 2 more expense trackers. The weekly check-in add-on. This is my most popular add-on, and I'll show you how I use it in the workbook in just a second here. And then my week 5 add-on, which will give me 1 more expense tracker header, 1 more cash envelope header, and 1 more budget header, as well as some just fun little stickers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna fast forward this part for you, and I'll play some nice music, and then I'll come back at the end and we'll go over all the numbers together. Besides setting the budget up this morning, I'm also gonna do a check-in for the first week of February because we're already at February 8th as of this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now as well.
You tonight, together we can go crazy. We can put out the lights. Together we can go, we can go. I look straight in your eyes, and everything is so hazy. It is just you and I, and everything is so, so call me out, baby. Call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want. So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want more. You're one of a kind. Nobody's breaking your spirit. You're looking so fine. Nobody's breaking your. You're keeping up with steps I take, so we just dance alone. Yeah, we dance like no one's watching. So call me.
Okay, it's time to set up the budget. So this month I was paid a little bit less for my full-time job. They took out the time I had off in December around Christmas time out of this check. So I was only paid $23.48 for that check. And then for side hustles this month, I'm going to need $930 to cover all of my expenses. And then my side hustle bonus is going to be $0. I never count on getting a bonus, but if I do get a bonus, then it's going to go to house repairs. That's my goal, my extra savings goal that I'm doing right now. Okay, let's see what that would be all together. $32.78. Okay, coming down to my fixed expenses, my mortgage is going to be $673. MetroNet, that's my internet service, is going to be $55. Garbage is going to be $13. Google Fi is going to be $42. My car loan is $348. Water and electricity is $203. I have a payment plan to my doctor's office, and that's $20 a month to pay off debt that I owe my doctor. I also have a payment plan with my local hospital, and I'm paying them $41 a month to pay off my debt with them. Alliant Energy is the gas for my house, and that is $50 a month. Netflix is $17. State Farm, this is car insurance and house insurance, and it's $110. Homeschool, this is the online homeschool program that my son does, and it's $32 a month. Hawkeye is health insurance for my youngest son, Logan, and that is $10 a month. And then loan number 2 is a debt consolidation loan, and I make a payment to them every week. And every week I'm going to pay them $71 this month. So let me see what that is all together. $18.98. So $32.78 minus $18.98 will leave me with $13.80 to work with. Okay, coming down here to my variable expenses, so I have $13.80. For food this month, I'm budgeting $800. That comes out to about $200 a week. Gas is $80. I'm predicting that I'll get gas twice this month and I spend about $40 each time. Miscellaneous is $100, and miscellaneous is just for anything that comes up that doesn't fit in any of these other categories that I've already designated. Logan, that's my youngest son, his allowance this month is $30, and entertainment is $220. So let me see all together how much I'm planning on spending on variable expenses. $12.30. Okay, so I had $13.80 to start with, minus $12.30. So now I have $150 left. And I'm going to put all of that towards the sinking funds, or savings goals over here, which are my sinking funds. So I'm going to bring $150 up to the top here. And 20 of that is going to go to birthdays. 50 will go to Christmas. 26 will go to car registration. 12 will go to my Amazon Prime membership. And $42 will go to Mork, who is my dog. So altogether, that's $150. I had $150 when I started this budget category. I'm going to use all of that here. So that brings my budget down to $0, making this a zero-based budget. And what that means is I have a place for all of my money. Okay, coming down here to house repairs, this is my extra goal that I'm currently working on. And I'm just gonna set it at 0 for now because I'm not planning on having extra money for it, but if I am able to make a bonus this month, that's where it's gonna go towards. Okay, so let's do a check-in for this first week and see how the first week went. Okay, so starting with debts. So loan number 2 came out on Monday and that was $71. And then my mortgage also came out on Monday and that was $673. Okay, moving on to bills. I had one bill this week and that was to Hawkeye, which is Logan's Insurance, and that was $10. Okay, moving on to food. I had a purchase at Walmart for $141 and that came out on the 4th. Okay, moving on to gas. I did not get gas this week, so there's nothing to put down there. As far as miscellaneous goes, I had one purchase from Amazon for $9. Okay, moving on to Logan. I always give him his allowance at the beginning of the month, so on the 2nd, I gave him $30. As far as entertainment goes, I spent kind of a lot this week. So first of all, Logan and I went to a movie on the 2nd, and we spent $30 there for our movie tickets, a bucket of popcorn that we shared, and we each got a drink. And then I also took Logan and Jacob and Sophie. Sophie is Jacob's girlfriend. Jacob is my oldest son. I took everyone out to dinner on Friday, and that came to $100. After paying for everything, I paid for everything, and the tip and everything, it came out to $100. As far as savings goes, I'm not going to do savings until the end of the month. I want to make sure that I have enough money to cover everything before I put money towards my savings goals. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my check from my full-time job. That was $23.48. And I'm going to move this. This is for, I was going to put money from my side hustles, but I'm actually not going to know what my side hustles are till the end of the month. So I'm going to move that down here. Last month I knew what I had. I had already had enough in my account at the beginning of the month to go ahead and do that, but I can't do that now. I ended up having to buy a computer this month, so my, anyways, I just don't have a lot in my business account. So I'll put that down here. This will be for my side hustle income, and then this will be for my side hustle bonus. Okay, and I'm not going to put the dollar amount down until I actually know what that is. Okay, so we're done there, so let's take a look at the worksheet. So I know that I made $23.48 for my full-time job. That was the actual amount that I received, so I'm going to put that there. I'm hoping to do $9.30 for side hustles. I'm thinking it's going to be no problem at all, but I'm not going to fill it in until I know at the end of the month. Okay, coming down here to fixed expenses, my mortgage did come out. I had $673 budgeted. That's exactly what it was. Hawkeye came out for $10. And I had a payment to loan number 2 come out, and that was $71. Okay, moving on to my variable expenses. I'm actually going to keep track of those week to week in my weekly check-in. So coming over here to food, I'm starting the month with $800. And this week I spent $141. So 800 minus 141 is $659. Okay, moving on to gas. I'm budgeting $80 this month for gas. I did not get any gas this week, so that's $0. So I still have $80 in my gas budget. Miscellaneous, I am budgeting $100 this month, and so far I have spent $9. So I have $91 left in my miscellaneous budget. For entertainment, I'm budgeting $220 this month. This week I already spent $130, so kind of a lot for the first week, but I still have $90 left for the rest of the month. So we'll see how that goes. I think that will be just fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add this up all together. So at the beginning of the month, I had $1,200 to spend on these variable categories. Let's see how much I spent this week. I spent 280 this week. So 1200 minus 280 is 920. So if I did everything right, when I add these numbers together, they should equal 920. So I'm going to do that now to check my math, make sure I did everything right. $920. Perfect. Okay, so that is it for my setup and my weekly check-in for the first week of the month of February. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I'll see you again next time. Bye, everyone.
Peel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days. Plan your days. Plan your days. Get those stickers placed. Peel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days. Plan your days. Plan your days. Get those stickers placed.